Scareware. It is a malware which pops up a window informing the user that the system is infected and asks for a fee to clean it. It tricks the user to click a link which in the background downloads the malicious program. Malware. Malware is a short form of malicious software. It includes viruses, worms, and Trojan horses. It initially behaves as a scareware and generates a pop-up message that tricks the user and results in downloading a malicious program. This program can reformat the hard drive of your computer, causing loss of information. It may also steal your sensitive information. Viruses. A program that is secretly embedded on a computer system to steal, corrupt, or destroy data is known as computer virus. It can change the functioning of a computer and can spread to other computers also. Trojans. Trojan is a malicious program that embeds itself into legitimate software and pretends to be a harmless application. It is an executable file that will install itself and run automatically once it is downloaded. It has the ability to hide itself from antivirus detection. Once inside your computer, a Trojan horse can delete your files, record your username, passwords, and other useful information by logging keystrokes, or use your computer to hack other computers. Unlike viruses, Trojans do not replicate themselves. Ransomware. It is related to scareware as it also gives a fraudulent warning regarding the system being infected. It installs malware that demands payment and either blocks the access to the system or threatens to wipe out the files if payment is not made. Worms. Worms are a common threat to computers. A worm, unlike a virus, attacks a computer on its own without attaching itself to files or programs. It takes a place in your computer's memory and propagates by sending itself to other computers in a network. It adversely affects the speed of a computer and the network as well due to heavy consumption of system memory or network bandwidth. Keyloggers. It is a program that records every keystroke of the user in order to get important information such as passwords, etc. fraudulently. Cookies. A cookie is a text message given to a web browser by a web server. The web browser saves this user-specific data in a text file. This file is called a cookie and it is later used by the browser to prepare customized web pages. A user is not required to fill the stored information every time he purchases goods online. Cookies are otherwise saved documents which can be deleted anytime. But they can produce harmful consequences if read by an unauthorized person. Hackers can use cookies to gain access to the user's sensitive information, which can be misused to commit further crimes. It is advised that the cookies are deleted periodically so as to avoid any kind of privacy threat, especially when working on public computers. Students, let us talk about the netiquettes. The term netiquette is a combination of two words, net, internet, and etiquette, good manners. It is defined as a special set of rules that governs the behavior of a user communicating online. It simply means that you should adhere to the same standards of behavior online that you follow in real life. The communication can be via emails, forums, blogs, and social networking sites, etc. It includes the following rules. Use proper salutation and signature. When communicating online, always begin your message with a salutation and end it with your name or signature. Include a subject line. Give a descriptive phrase in the subject line of the message header that conveys the purpose of the message. Keep your messages concise. Be precise and catchy while drafting a message so that people may take time for their busy schedule to read it. Be respectful, avoid sarcasm. Treat others as you would like to be treated by others. Do not include sarcastic or insulting comments in your message. Always respect others' views. and be courteous while posting your views to the online discussion groups. Respect others' privacy. Do not read or forward another person's mail without seeking his permission. Going through another person's works could land you in a trouble. Obey copyright laws. Do not copy or post someone's content from net and claim it as your own. You may encounter serious consequences if you do not obey copyright laws. If any information is needed to be picked up from the internet, its resource must be mentioned. Do not indulge in spamming. Spamming refers to flooding the user's inbox with unwanted advertisements and messages. Never send, forward, or respond to such spam messages. Use appropriate language. Remember to check your spelling and grammar before posting your message. Always know what you are expressing should make sense. Be polite and courteous to everyone. Use appropriate emoticons, emotion icons, and acronyms. Use emoticons such as to convey emotions. You can also use common acronyms like LOL for laugh out loud. However, in formal emails, any abbreviation or emotion is considered to be inappropriate. Do not reveal sensitive information online. To minimize a cyber threat, be vigilant to take precautions while using the internet. Never share your sensitive information such as password, ATM PIN, credit card number, locker number, etc. with anyone through emails, messages, or any other means over the internet. Practice caution while making any online payment. Be tolerant and careful. Every person has his own views regarding any matter. Therefore, while posting a question, ask the appropriate one. Always hear and respect other people's ideas. Students, let us talk about email and its features. Millions and millions of computers with internet access communicate with each other round the clock. Internet has transformed the entire world into a global village by providing numerous ways to interact and communicate. One of the most popular ways of communicating is email that is discussed in detail in this chapter. Email stands for electronic mail. It is a facility on the internet to send and receive messages anywhere around the world in real time. It works like conventional correspondence, but it is instant and convenient. The best part of email is that a single mail can be sent to a number of persons at a time. We can attach photos, videos, or important data along with our message. These extra files are called attachments. Email account. In order to use the email facility on the internet, first we have to create a personal email account. We have to select a username, email address, and provide a secret code password along with our particulars like name, address, date of birth, etc. There are many websites on the internet which provide us with the facility of free email accounts. The popular sites are www.gmail.com, www.yahoo.co.in, and www.rediffmail.com. Students, do you know that Paul Bochet created Gmail and it is owned by Google? What is an email address? An email address consists of a username and a domain name. A username is the name of a person's account by which the server identifies him on the website, whereas a domain name is a unique name that identifies a website on the web. Whenever we create an email account, we get an email address on which people send their mails. Every email account is associated with a unique email address, which means that no two individuals in the world can have the same email address. Username @ domain name. Creating an email account. Let us understand how to create an email account and get our email address. Connect to the internet. Open the website www.gmail.com. Click on the Create Account link and proceed to the next page. A registration form will appear. Fill the registration form, choose a username and password. Accept the agreement. An email account gets created if all the entries have been filled properly. Students, let us talk about features of email. After creating an email account, it can be used to send and receive emails. To use the email account, one must log in with a username and password. The login or sign-in system of different mail accounts may differ, but they all have the identical features. Students, let's know more. Hotmail was one of the popular email sites. It does not exist anymore, and all the Hotmail accounts have been transferred to Outlook.com. However, one can still use one's existing Hotmail.com address to access the email account. Inbox. It displays information about all the received mails. Each message header displays the sender name, subject line, time and date when the mail is received, and sometimes the size of the message too. To read any mail, click on it. The mail will be displayed in a new window. Students, let's know more. When you receive an attachment, your inbox summary line usually indicates this with a paperclip icon on the right. After opening the message, you click on the attachments icon. Compose or write mail. To compose a mail, one has to click on the Compose option or any other similar option. It will open a new window with the following components. 2. Here we can type the email address of the person to whom we want to send the email. CC. In this field, one can specify the addresses of the persons to whom one wants to send a copy of the mail. The email addresses mentioned in this field are visible to all the recipients of the mail. It stands for carbon copy. VCC. It is also used to send a copy of the mail to several people, but the email addresses mentioned in this field are not visible to the recipients of the mail. BCC stands for blind carbon copy. Subject. It is a brief description of the mail, which gives an idea about the message. Message. You can type the message just like a normal letter with greetings, one or more paragraphs, and your name at the bottom. You can also format the text using the available features. Sending email. After composing an email, click on the Send button. The mail will be sent to its recipient or recipients. Students, know the fact the first ever email was sent by Raymond Samuel Tomlinson in 1971. Let me explain you about attaching a file. Email provides a facility to attach files for high-speed delivery anywhere in the world. Attaching a file to an email is an easy way to send important documents or files, which can be photographs, videos, music, letters, or text. To attach a file to an email, follow these steps. Click on the Attach a File icon on the toolbar at the bottom of the Compose window. The open dialog box will appear. Browse through your files and select the file you would like to attach. Click on the Open button. The file gets attached to your mail. Now click on the Send button. Always remember, you cannot send executable files or messages larger than 25 MB as an attachment. Nowadays, Internet provides some emerging technologies that enable us to transfer files beyond 25 MB. Some of the most popular services are WeTransfer and SendSpace. WeTransfer. WeTransfer is a free online file transfer service that enables you to send files up to 2 GB from one system to another. Both the sender and the recipients are required to have an email address to transfer the files. The recipients receive the file through mail. Follow the given steps to transfer the file. Open the link www.v